The obvious first thing about Eastern Oregon that really drew me here was the mountains and the rivers. The locals will say that the mountains will bring the people to Eastern Oregon, but the canyons are what keep people here. When Penny and I first moved here, we were starting this business without a lot of connections, and we quickly realized that that was going to be a key to our success, is to tap into the community and to really make the community the focus of our efforts. Our business is a unique business to this area because we're really marketing to people all over the world. So our efforts tie in really well with the marketing efforts of all the other businesses in this area. Everyone's trying to do the same thing here. We're all trying to get people to come to Joseph and experience Wallowa County. And our philosophy is a rising tide will float all boats. The trips that we're doing with Music for Wild Places will bring in bands, and they'll go on a 5-day river trip with us and play music the whole way down the river and experiencing the wilderness through music. Another thing that's come out of that partnership is the ability for Daryl Brand down at the OK Theater to actually book these bands at his theater. And it's a historical theater that just has an amazing amount of charm and is a beautiful spot to listen to music. And it helps us bring in bands for our trips if they're able to book a show at the OK Theater as well. One thing that we really try to do with our guests is encourage them to come a couple days early or stay a couple days after their trip. And we always encourage them to stay at a new partner of ours, the Jennings Hotel. Greg down there at the hotel is doing an amazing job rehabbing a historic old building and providing a really comfortable and a unique space for people to stay in. Our guests that come here who've never even heard of Terminal Gravity will have their first IPA and become lifelong fans. We use all local coffee on our trips. Red Horse Coffee Traders roasts all the coffee that we serve, and a lot of our guests will buy a pound and take it home with them after having it on the river. We're lucky to live in an area where there's a lot of great producers here. There's Carmen Ranch and the Six Ranch are producing amazing grass-fed beef, and our guests really appreciate having locally grown foods on the trip, just because it's supporting the community, helping the locals, and it's obviously delicious food. The river restoration projects that the Six Ranch has done has really opened up a whole new opportunity for us to share unique things that are going on here in Wallowa County. James has started the Six Ranch fly fishing program, and now we're able to take clients down and fish these restored waters. The tourists that come here, they see these partnerships that we've developed, and they really feel like they're experiencing the community as a whole, and it really connects them, I think, to this area. As we get deeper and deeper into this business, we're starting to see that maybe we are doing something to help preserve Oregon for future generations. One thing we're doing is exposing people from all over the world to the beautiful places of Oregon. The wild aspect of it and the wilderness and the beauty, those are all the obvious things that make this place magical. But what we've learned after being here for 12 or 13 years is that the people that are here are really why this is magical.